Hi pupils, this is our third video. Now, let us take a look at another two more examples. This time around, these two examples are a little more difficult than the first two. Now, question number 3. The volume of a cuboid is 36 cubic centimeters. The length of the cuboid is 3 cm and its breadth is 2 cm. Find its height. Now, first of all, let's draw a simple cuboid. Now, a lot of pupils tend to tell Teacher Patrick, I don't know how to draw a cuboid. Now, let me teach you how to draw a cuboid first, okay? Now, first of all, draw a rectangle box. Okay, then you draw two slanted lines like that. Okay, and then you join them like that. Then you draw another slanted line that looks like this on this side, and then you join them up. So this forms a cuboid. Of course, use a ruler. Now, of course I can't use a ruler right now, but I think you get my point. Now, first of all, they tell you the length is 3 cm, so you put 3 cm down here. And the breadth is 2 cm, put the breadth 2 cm down here. Now they want us to find the height, so you put a question mark. Now, how to find the height? Now, we just learned the formula of length times breadth times height equals to volume, right now, okay? So now, they gave us length, put 3 here. They give us breadth, 2 here. Height is unknown, so you can just leave it blank here. And the volume given to you is 36. So the volume is 36 cubic centimeters. Now, then how do we find this? Now, first of all, you can multiply these two together. 6. So you can use 36 divided by 6. And this will be 6. So you put this in. You try again. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. So the answer is definitely option number 3. So do you understand how do we work backwards? This kind of question is working backwards. Okay, got it? Question 4. A container measures 12 meters by 10 meters by 4 meters. If 2/5 of it is filled with water, what is the volume of water in a container? Now, this time around, do you realize they use meters? So take note, units are important, okay? So all the units must always be the same. Let us try to find the answer. Now, we learned the formula is length times breadth times height. Now, I want you to notice, when you see the word by, it means that straight away they're telling you the first is the length, the second one is the breadth, the third one is the height, like this. It's always given in the sequence where you see a by. So meaning something by something by something means length, breadth, height, like that. So if you know this, let's write down the formula. Length times breadth times height. Now then you see, Teacher Patrick, what is this? Okay, now I will show you what to do first before I show you the diagram, because I need the space up here. I'm going to erase it off here, okay? So what can I do is straight away I'll multiply by 2/5, because they say 2/5 of it is filled with water. So what is the volume? Means out of this whole thing, it is only filled up to 2/5 of it. So you multiply by 2/5. So what is the answer for this one? Is 2/5 multiplied by 120 times 4, so 480. Now, so then you press your calculator if you want to. If you don't want to press your calculator, you can always do your cross cancellation like this, over 1. Then you cancel it away. You get a 1, you get a 9, then you get a 6. And then what do you get? Let me do a mental calculation, okay? 12, 19. So it's 192, option number 2. Then you see, Teacher Patrick, what does it mean down here? So let me erase off a big portion of this diagram here so that I can draw a proper diagram for all of you, okay? Now, let's remove all this so that you understand what I'm talking about. Now, let's come back to drawing of the diagram. Okay, now, so they tell us length is this, breadth is this, height is this. So let's do this, length, breadth, and height. Length, breadth, and height. Remember how I teach you the drawing of the diagram? Length, breath, height. Okay, now what they're trying to tell you is, let me use another color. They're telling you, over here, out of the 5 parts here, okay, you got to think about it like cutting this out into 5 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So out of the 5 parts, only 2 parts are filled up with water. 2 parts. So this over here, all filled with water. Anything above, not filled with water. So another way of thinking it is like this. You can first of all use 12 times 10 times 4. Then of course you get your 480. Now since you think of it as 5 parts at first, so you use 480 divide by 5 parts, then of course you get a 96. So 1 part is 96, or 1 unit is 96, and then of course there are 2 parts in total which is add up filled with water. So 96 times 2, of course you still get 192. So the idea is the same, but just that this one we need 3 steps here. Over here, this will just require 1 step. You just multiply by whatever the amount of water it is. So 2/5 in this manner. Do you understand now?